Well, hey there. Good morning. It's 7:14, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter.
It's a good intro for a Friday.
Yeah.
Well, turn it up.
These big subwoofers in the back. Shorty got a clap, make it track. I don't know how the words go. I'm just guessing. Anyway, is that good?
Let's go to the club, even though there's no clubs.
We could probably find one. We can find one or two.
Where? Chicago?
Yeah,
you got to drive like 4 hours to get to the nearest club.
We'll go to the big city, put some pacifiers in our mouth, and go to a
So if there was
party.
a club, say there was like a hopping club.
No,
town.
I would not. No, I would not go. I mean,
I didn't get to finish the damn question.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Stay at home, Netflix, and not chill.
Not even that. Not even that. It could be boys' night. All right. Could be all right.
Yeah.
The wife could say, "Hey, go do whatever you want with your buddies tonight. I don't care. It's fine. I'll watch the kid, whatever." And you guys could be like, let's go to. As soon as you say, I'd be like, shut your whore mouth. We're not going to a club. All right. We're not doing it.
What if
we're going to it?
What was that guy's name? Bill Dance or something? Like, what if one of those? What if Jeremiah Johnson was there? Hey, Jeremiah's coming tonight.
At the
Brock,
club?
let's go out. We're going to take you out. Yep. And we're going out to the club.
All right.
We're gonna
if Aaron Rodgers
we're gonna do
and
shots
and Jeremiah Johnson and I don't know who
that
else
really is
that.
just like the worst thing for you, isn't it? Like,
I have
it's the
no
last
desire.
thing you want to do.
I have no desire.
Getting more towards that, but I don't know. I still like to go out and do things. Yeah,
I do too.
Club,
the club, no. Like, believe me. Actually, my favorite thing is walking into a bar and there's like 3 people in there. I'm like, all right, this is good.
3 people.
Good.
It's snowing outside. We're getting
Perfect.
snowed in.
I know
and there's
no
like
one else
some
is coming.
ridiculous special. It's like dollar beers.
Yeah, fantastic. That's all I need. And the Green Bay Packers are playing. And we just got done fishing. That's right. That's all I need right there. I'm happy. I'm happy to go. Yep. The jukebox is at a reasonable level or not even on. One of the two is either way.
Nope. We're in the movie Blade. It's the blood rave. That's where we're going.
You kill me now. Bite me in the neck. Rip my larynx out. Oh my God, no. Now younger Brock, absolutely. I'm getting there.
Going to the blood rave.
I got the Axe body spray on. I got the puka shell necklace. Hair spiked up.
Have you ever been to a rave?
I've been to a rave-esque. I wouldn't say it's like the full
everybody's here to rave.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. But
is that the word for it still? Rave?
I think so. Oh, yeah, there's still people out there raving and everything. They got the big festivals and whatnot. Yeah. You got the raver chicks.
I don't mind techno. I listen to it sometimes. Never been to a rave. You know why? Because they're always during the weekend, and I'm always working.
I'm surprised you never like DJ'd a rave. Never DJ'd a rave?
See, they, especially back in the day.
Are they very particular about their DJs? Is that what it is?
Yep. They used to call me DJ Point and Click because I used a laptop, which was back then was, hey, don't go that route.
Right. 2
turntables and a microphone, man. And if you do anything else, if you put a little tech in there, they didn't like you. Which I understood. And that's fine. I was friends with all of them. They just made fun of me because I would play like wedding music. I play weddings. I'd go to weddings and play.
I got a feeling.
Exactly.
I can't trip balls to this. What are you talking about, man?
Which I understand. I agree.
This is making my shroom buzz wear off, man.
Yeah.
My ecstasy buzz is wearing off. Anyway. No raves. We are not going to a rave. We're not doing anything like that. That is out of the question. No, thank you. Anyway, well, look, it's 7:17. We got to keep things moving here, folks. It is time for your morning dump rave. So stupid. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Pump it. This is ridiculous. And makes me want to eat an animal just after reading this, just because of the sheer fact that I dislike these people even more. Anyway, PETA is targeting carousels Like that little children ride that go
Yeah,
up and
the
down and
horse.
around. It's the
Yeah,
carousel and the horse and everything.
Yeah.
So they want merry-go-round, carousels, what have you, to stop using animals like the horse or the elephant or anything, because it normalizes the use of animals as convenience and amusement. Instead, PETA is suggesting using things like vehicles, spaceships, rainbow shooting stars. They've even reached out to Chance Rides, the country's largest manufacturer of animal designs on its carousels, in order to stop this abuse of plastic animals.
Dude, I hope they laughed. I hope they went public and just
how do you take
laugh in
that
their
conversation, like that phone call? How do you take that seriously? Hey, this is Karen from PETA, and we need you to stop using.
You know what you do? You say, I'm interested in everything you say, and set it down and walk away.
Right. Look, and I want to be very clear. I am not saying that abuse of animals is a good thing. I love animals. I love them. I love how they taste. I love how they taste too. Okay, that's the other thing. I'm a meat eater. I will not be shy about that. I do also believe, though, in the ethical treatment of animals. I get that. But PETA, how can you be serious? How do you want anyone to take you seriously?
Seriously, when you go, it's so in depth. So, hey, PETA, nobody else but you has ever thought of this.
No one has ever, no child has ever gotten on a plastic giraffe on a carousel and said, you know what? We need to put, never.
So this is what I have to say to PETA. We are doing so well in the category that you're taking care of that you had to sit down and think for an entire night of something to complain about. You had to sit down and think with a group of people like, all right, dig, we need something.
We've done great with people wearing fur, and you know what? We've really changed the whole animal testing thing. What could we possibly be mad about?
What's left? Let's take out the carousel. They are horses.
There's people that wake up. There were people that woke up on that day and said, enough is enough.
This is
no more plastic animals. Oh my God. Okay, so now here's a question. What are they mad about stuffed animals? Should we stop having stuffed teddy bears?
You would think they would complain about that before the carousel.
Oh my God.
How many carousels are around? Right,
it's not even a big thing anymore.
It's really not.
I'd get back in the 40s when that was like one of the only rides you had. All right. Oh my God.
I've never looked at a carousel and said, man, that poor plastic horse. And those, it's representing abuse, that is.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Get off that.
Yeah.
Said nobody ever.
Actually, last time I was on a carousel with my daughter, we sat on an elephant, and I thought, you know what? I'm glad we're taking the tusks from these things. Good. I want some ivory in my house. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's what I thought. I put my daughter down on that plastic carousel elephant. I'm like, thank God we're shooting these in the face with big guns and stealing their. You know what? There was a rhino on there too. I said, good, get rid of them. Get rid of these effing rhinos. Screw it.
That's what PETA thinks people are thinking.
That's how ridiculous that is right there. Exactly. That was obviously satire, but PETA, stop it. You know what, PETA? You're making me want to punch a rhino. You're making me want to slap a baby bird with this ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's just the sign waivers, man. That's what it is. There's sign waivers.
There's literally anything else you could do that would benefit your cause. Anything else.
Death to the carousel!
You get off that plastic horse right now! You sick son of a bitch!
Honey, do you read that sign? Did that say...
Like, imagine we're down at the Silver Beach, right?
And people are just up front.
Outside with signs. Stop the abuse of carousel animals. Stop the... What are you doing?
Nobody's going to pay attention to you.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crouch down next to my daughter. I'm going to point. I'm going to say, see, honey, those people are the worst.
The worst.
Honey, those people are awful. They're awful
people.
What
I do? I bring them a stack of applications. Bam, right there. Go through that.
Find something to do.
Go find something.
Gripes already. Anyway, well, I hope something changes with these carousels because it's ridiculous. Obviously, the big game is this Sunday, and a lot of people are going to be eating delicious big game day food.
You got any food plans?
I think we're gonna do some of the chili con queso dip. I believe is on the docket. We're gonna do pigs in a blanket. We think the daughter's gonna. The pigs in the blanket, yeah. We got the crescent rolls and everything, and so we think the daughter would like that because obviously she likes hot dogs, and
everybody likes that.
I mean, if you don't like pigs in a blanket, you're dead inside. Okay, you're right. Come on.
Now, do you do it with mustard or ketchup?
Honestly, I'll dip it into anything. You could dip barbecue sauce. I mean, you really, there's no wrong thing to dip a pig in a blanket into, right? You know, so good, so good. Well, anyway, with all of the delicious food, the spread of big game day food, there is something you need to watch out for, and that's the double dipper. You double dip the chip. You took a bite, you dipped it back in, and you took another bite. You double dip the chip. 44% of respondents called it the biggest food atrocity, followed by putting ketchup on pasta. Hold on, let's take a sidestep. Who the hell is putting ketchup on pasta?
Yeah, what? Did you run out of something?
Is it the Great Depression? And it's like the only thing you had?
Even the Great Depression, they're like, nah.
I'll just eat my pasta dry. Yeah, just yeah, obviously, as far as food missteps go, double dipping number one amongst people surveyed. You're a double dipper, and it drives me nuts. You double dip, and it bothers me.
And let me tell you a story. This is from the other night. I ordered an appetizer for myself, of breadsticks. And I always like Alfredo with it. I'm like, give me some Alfredo and the cheese too. And they give you like 900 breadsticks. So obviously I'm not going to eat the entire plate. So I'm eating the breadstick, dip, eat. Yeah. And I offer it to the person next to me. I'm not going to name drop. And she was like, no, I don't want you. You were double dipping the whole time. And I look over at her, I'm like, I'm sorry for double dipping in your appetizer that you ordered. I kind of made me a little angry there.
Now,
I'm offering you my dish, and you're complaining that I'm double dipping in my own.
No, right, but you offered it to her, and she gave the proper response after you've been sitting there putting stuff in your mouth and then back into it.
Condescendingly, like man.
Now, if you were just eating, absolutely. If it's your own chips and salsa, double dip all you want. But if you're at a party, okay, Hunter, if you are with other people in a public setting, and you put something in your mouth and then put it back into the shareable spot, you're the problem here. You are the problem.
So what if I flip it? So a carrot, dip, eat, flip it, dip.
Not as bad, but you're still touching it with your fingers. Where your fingers are still going back into the dip.
Here's what I say. If your immune system's so weak that you're nervous about me double dipping, you shouldn't be at the party. Get out.
A spinach artichoke dip is going to bring you down. Maybe
it's going to bring you down. I will go to that visitation.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I think it's just the general. So, okay, Hunter.
Come on, Wimpy. Dip your carrot in there. It's fine.
Then can I just put my tongue in there?
No. Still not going to make me sick.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I'm just saying in there. It's food into food. I get it. It touches you. Maybe just use your teeth when you buy.
You're the kind of guy that lets his fingers get into the dip at a public party, aren't you? Oh, got a little on my fingers. Oh, let me get some more. You're the worst. You're the worst. You're the kind of guy that puts his head underneath the sneeze guard what's in here?
I'll steamroll a whole buffet. I don't care.
Yeah, I dip my balls in it.
It's like Step Brothers with the drums.
I'm gonna put my balls all over your Super Bowl spread, all over it.
You're still gonna have some.
I'm gonna start at the mini sandwiches. I'm gonna end it at the meatballs in the crock pot. I'm gonna add a couple extra meatballs to that meatballs in the crock pot.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a fun joke. It's fun to talk about, but really, in the end, man up. It's Super Bowl Sunday. You can share a little shareable dish. It's fine.
Here, Hunter, you want a sip of my beer? How about this? You might as well drink out of that. Hey, Hunter, why don't you come here? Let's make out for a little bit, huh? Me and you, all right, on Super Bowl Sunday.
You tried some of my drink the other night. You didn't have problems.
And I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I did it. I did it because I'm like, you know what? This is going to be a thing. All right. If I don't drink it, he's going to be he's going to be offended, and he's going to bring it up on the show.
Yep, yeah. You're right.
So I just went fine. All right, whatever.
And then you pretended like you liked it.
Luckily there was alcohol in there, so that at least helped maybe kill any gross thing.
Jesus. Maybe we need to put alcohol in the dip.
All right, there you go. If it's boozed up enough to kill off any of the germs, fine. Fine. Ridiculous.
Still double dipping.
I'm gonna dip my balls in it. You're gonna eat it.
I'm a double fist double dip.
Just gonna slam my face into the plate of nachos,
Yeah.
and everyone can go from there. So you double dip the chip. You dipped. You took a bite. You dipped it back in. One of the greatest scenes ever.
Yeah.
One of the greatest scenes ever. Anyway, all right. That's good enough for now. That's your morning dump. We'll be back. All right. Oh, good morning, Eric.
What kind of light do you have in that studio? Jesus, is the sun out?
We got
That thing is
Terry
bright.
put in this new like LED one, and then these lights were all. Yeah, he updated all the lights in here. It's
Oh, so
bright.
you do have new light. That's why it's so
Oh
bright.
yeah. No, yeah. He updated the lights on the track,
Mm.
and then that old kind of gross one that was right up there. Actually, I wonder if I switch camera angles.
Maybe if you can.
Yeah,
there you go.
that square one
Yeah,
is all new. Look at how nice that is.
dude, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights in this little studio, and you're still way brighter than I am. That's a hell of a light. Looks good.
Hell of a light. Wow. What a light.
Wow.
Well, Ricky said, I went to one rave. It sucked terribly. Izzy said, if I DJ'd at a rave, they'd call me DJ No Skills.
No skills.
With a Z, I like it. Good morning, Michelle. Thank God it's Friday indeed. Good morning, Scott. Yes, I love that. I had a T-shirt a long time ago that said PETA, people eating tasty animals.
Yeah, that's funny. I've
yeah,
never
that's
seen
good.
that before.
Yeah. Good morning, Amanda. Stop abusing that pig. Get him out of that, that blanket. Yeah.
Nice. What up,
The
Drew?
blanket's scratchy.
That's funny.
God,
God, that is good. Yeah. I never really think of it, pigs in a blanket, but when they're around, they don't last for sure.
Yeah.
It's always like the first thing that goes.
Yeah. Morning, CJ. Yes.
CJ, yeah.
Yep.
What up, dude? What you doing today, Siege?
Like Eric said, you're gonna start the next pandemic with your double dipping. All right, here we go. All righty, good morning. 7:31, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock and Hunter.
Morning.
All right.
Apparently, there is an eyeball out there for the double dippers. I guess I never knew that. There was an officer in the corner watching for it.
If I'm going to be completely honest, there's people that me being a germaphobe, I don't want any of it. But there's definitely people that, all right, if you double dip, I'm not. There's also people that if you do double dip, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to throw the dip away for sure. For sure.
So you're definitely, if you see somebody do it, you're not going back in, huh?
Like if your mom double dips a chip, I'll eat it. I'll get back in there.
That's fun. That's fun. She's watching. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
I can't wait till you come over the next time.
I hope we have dip when I come over.
All right.
I hope we're having dip. Anyway, yeah, we were on our stream and everyone, Eric said Hunter's going to start the next pandemic with his double dipping. So yeah, double dip the chip. All right. Look, we'll talk more about that later. I want to get to it because we got to talk about this big weekend this weekend. Let's do sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Getting you stocked up. Obviously, get stocked up before the big weekend. Make sure that your fridge, your coolers, your ice box, whatever it is, it's full of delicious Bud products.
Icebox.
So, Icebox.
Watch Mighty Ducks or something? That was
Little Giants. Little Giants. Yeah. Icebox. So, what's he say? Yeah, Icebox, but can you pee standing up? I always like that line. So, anyway, get stocked up, Bud Distributing. Remember to drink wiser. All right. One thing we need to talk about, and one thing only. Obviously, it'll fill our conversation on Monday, but the big game, Chiefs, 49ers, head to head.
Super Bowl Sunday.
We're going to find out who the world champion is of the 2023-2024 season. Who do you got?
I got it. Here's some stuff to know about Super Bowl 58 between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Yep. And we're really breaking this down here. So kickoff Sunday, February 11th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Location, Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, which is awesome. Probably the best place to have a Super Bowl. Probably the most dangerous place to have a Super Bowl, I would think. But what's cool about that is I got to watch that stadium get built. We went to Vegas 3 separate times, like back to back once. We skipped a year and then went back. And we watched that stadium go from ground level to the last time we were there. Like, damn, that is something. So lucky to have the Super Bowl in Vegas this year. TV and streaming, you're going to see it on CBS and Paramount Plus. Paying big money probably to get to have those rights. Announcers, Jim Nantz, he's doing the play-by-play. Tony Romo is going to be your analyst, and Tracy Wolfson going to be your sideline reporter.
Good. I like Nantz and I like Romo. I think they both do a great job. Yep.
I do like Romo a lot. I'm glad they're using him. Romo is great. Gives you like the inside information.
Yeah. Yep.
He's calling plays from the box basically just by formation. It's great to have a QB up there. Yep. Jim Nantz, I like. But every time initially I hear Jim Nantz, I'm like, are we watching golf?
Jim's a really good. He's the good straight man. You always got to have the straight man on there, the guy that keeps everything on track and everything, and he knows the game. He really does. I get what you're saying,
soothe, calming voice. Yeah. He's never too this way or that way. That's Romo's job.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They do well together for sure. I agree with you on that. There's going to be an alternate kids version of the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon, featuring the cast of SpongeBob SquarePants and the slime graphics. You ever seen that?
I have, and you know what? That's fun for the kids. That's good, and that's they're bringing in that younger audience and everything, and
I'll flip over and watch like a quarter.
Yeah,
of it, or maybe like half a quarter, and it's entertaining. It's fun. I wish they had that when we were kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, you saying?
I was gonna say, too, if you got kids and you want to watch the game without them going like, hey, I want to watch. It does help, and it's not like it completely changes, the watching experience. You know what I mean?
Adds to it. Man.
Yeah.
Who was it the first time? It was an older person. It wasn't my grandma. Obviously, she wasn't alive. But the first time he put it on, it was an older person in the room, and they did the slime thing where it just flooded the end zone with all the slime. Somebody in the room was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, nah.
It's CGI. You're okay.
CGI. You're okay. You've seen movies, right? Have you ever seen Transformers? Those aren't real. Just saying.
What?
Yeah, that's fake. All right, moving on. Pre-game coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time on CBS and Paramount Plus. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. That's 7 hours of pre-game coverage.
Wild.
National anthem. Reba McEntire. There we go.
Oh, Reba.
And on a gambling note, the over-under total is set at 90.5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't see her going to all Whitney Houston and really dragging out stuff. I think it's going to be straightforward. Can I say something? And maybe people will get mad at me for this.
Be careful. Hey, go red, white, and blue. Be very patriotic on this because I think I know what you're doing.
I think they should be allowed to have lyrics in front of them.
Oh,
I think they should.
I guess I didn't know they did. They have a prompter?
I don't know if they do or not. If they do, I think it's fine. Because how many people have lost their minds because an artist will go up there and sing the wrong note? What are you, some commie bastard? Most of us don't sing the national anthem. Also, when it comes on, how many of us are toothpicks deep in the meatballs and not paying attention? Or I'm just saying, like, I get it. We should be patriotic. That's fantastic. Absolutely. But I don't think it's the end of the world in a high stress situation where they have the lyrics just in case. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Hunter, when's the last time you sang the national anthem?
So you're saying they should do it without lyrics?
No, they should be allowed to have it. Yeah. They should be allowed to have like a little teleprompter that lets them
giving
have
him
that. Yeah. Because honestly, Hunter, when's the last time you sang the national anthem? And now put yourself in front of millions of people. And I know they're performers, but it's a high stress thing. You got people all over, cameras all over.
I get that, but it's not like you showed up and they're like, "Hey, you gotta come down here and sing it."
No,
you get like months of prep. Like you probably know the national anthem at that point, shouldn't you? Especially if you're a performer.
I get it, but also too, none of us. Who are you singing in front of millions of people and in front of all the people in front of the TV? All I know is I'm trying to think which artist had it on their hand, and they kind of did like this. They were going, and you just saw them do this real quick,
and everyone were complaining about it.
Everyone lost their minds. They're trying to burn this person at the stake, and
I never really realized that or thought about that. I just assumed like, hey, if you're singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, that you should probably know it.
I think it was worse like what Roseanne Barr did, going up and singing it all off key and everything like she did at the. That was worse.
I agree with you on that.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah, you just going way off key and just it's almost like we're singing the national anthem. This isn't one of your songs. Like, quit trying to make it more about you. You know, this is about America, and we're doing this for being patriotic and. Yeah, I could agree with you on that for sure. Yeah, but anyway, Reba McEntire, is she a great singer? I guess I don't know.
Oh, Reba, what?
She's great.
She's fantastic. She's the queen of country, man. My God.
Oh.
Yeah. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down.
Okay.
Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down.
She redhead? She's a redhead, right?
Redhead. Fiery little redhead. Had that great TV show, too, as well. In the late 90s.
Halftime show. I think we all know this one. Usher, and it's going to be surprise guests joining Usher.
Hunter, it's Ursher.
Ursher.
Get it right, moron.
Ursher. Okay, it's Usher and surprise guests, which please, you know what I'm about to say. Please let Lil Jon make an appearance.
Of course it's going to be. He's the one that says Ursher.
It's gonna be that one, right? Little John.
That's what he says. Yeah. Little John and Ursher got the what's the beat to make your booty go smack?
Yeah. It's the song called Yeah. So that's guaranteed going to be played at halftime, right?
It's got to be. It's got to be, right? That was his biggest hit, wasn't it?
I mean, that song is still being played.
Yeah.
I get it requested almost every wedding. Hey, play Yeah. By Usher. Gets everybody going. Even the old people know that song. They love it.
Love it. Love it.
All right, moving on. Players to watch on the 49ers. Quarterback, obviously, Brock Purdy. Playing well, man. He's doing linebacker Fred Warner and receiver Deebo Samuel. All phenomenal players for the 49ers, which we really hit hard last hour. Trying to stack these guys against the other team, which players to watch on the Chiefs. Quarterback, obviously, Patrick Mahomes. Tight end, Travis Kelce. Isaiah Pacheco. And defensive lineman, Chris Jones. They're all pretty nasty. Stacking them up against each other. Brock, you said last hour, and if Vegas agrees with you, that 49ers are favored.
It's Chiefs are plus 2.5. So it's not big. It's not big, obviously.
That still just absolutely blows my mind that Vegas took the Niners. How do you bet against the Chiefs who have been there the past 3 out of 5 or 4?
But the 49ers have been close, man. And obviously it's the Kansas City Chiefs. I think Mahomes has been hoisted up onto a pedestal that's maybe a little too high.
I would love to say that, but no.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that can sidearm a ball and make great throws.
Yeah, but there's a lot of quarterbacks who haven't been to the Super Bowl 3 out of 5 times.
No, but it's not just Mahomes that have gotten him there. He's got Travis Kelce. He had Tyreek Hill. He's got Andy Reid. I think, obviously, and this is a tough statement to make. I think the 49ers are more complete. I think when it comes down to it, they are going to win. And I think Christian McCaffrey is he is the linchpin in all of that, because here's where it's at. Both teams have great receivers. Both teams have great defenses. Both teams have great running backs. However, if you were to pick a running back, Isaac Pacheco or Isaiah Pacheco or McCaffrey, you're taking McCaffrey, right? And that's why I think the 49ers are getting it. I think McCaffrey's going to have a big day, and I think that's going to be what lifts the 49ers into the winning position. That's just my take. And I don't know.
My side, the ball's going to be in the most athletic person's hands most of the game, which on that field is Patrick Mahomes. Let's be honest. He's the QB. He's nasty. He's been there 3 out of 5. Is that right? 3 out of 5. You have Travis Kelce. You have these other guys that have been there before. And to add to all of this, you have Andy Reid behind the mind.
Yep.
And the Chiefs defense is better than the Niners defense. Niners defense was better 2 years ago. Was it 2 or 3? Was it 3? 2 years ago. The Niners defense was absolutely ridiculous 2 years ago. I think it was 2. And they're still riding off of that. But their defense is not as good as it had been. That's for sure.
I
just think over 4 quarters, you're going to find out who the more athletic team is and who has been there before. And I think this one's going to bring our betting back to 0 because I'm taking the Chiefs unwillingly. I'm cheering for the Niners. Let's go, Niners, please. But if I'm betting money, I'm going to win money, and I'm betting on the Chiefs.
So I like this. I like that we got separate bets on this. I really do think it's going to be the 49ers. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be close. I think Nick Bosa is going to have a big day. I think Chase Young is going to have a big day. And by that I mean, I'm not saying they're going to be sacking Mahomes left and right, but I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on him. And that's exactly what the Bucks did against their win against Mahomes. His only Super Bowl loss in the 4 that are the. So wait, he's got 2 rings. They've been there 4 times, right? No,
this is another good point. Like, we don't even know these stats because this team is getting into the realm of being so successful that we forget.
That we forget how many they have.
That's a dynasty. Right. That's when you start to realize, like, damn.
Yeah.
They're that good.
Yeah, this is his 4th Super Bowl, and they've won 2.
How old is he?
So out of the 3, he's only lost 1, and they're on their 4th in 5 years. That's the crazy part. And add in, they've been to 6 NFC championships in the last 7 years since he started.
Yep.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild. There
had been great QBs in the entirety of the NFL that have never seen that.
No.
And never will see that.
That's why, I guess, just for me, and I know people may say, we don't know where you're coming from, Brock, and I'll end it on this. I don't think Mahomes is the end-all, be-all. I think he's a very talented quarterback, but I also see him doing the same things that other quarterbacks are doing. Here's the big thing, is he's on an amazing team. And that's not, I'm not taking anything away from the talent.
I agree with you on that, but isn't that for any Super Bowl winning team? Like, you have to have an amazing team to get to that status.
Right.
So it's like not his fault. It's just,
no,
you can talk about that, but you can also talk about all the greats having an amazing team. Like,
here's where I'm at, though, is that when everyone's like, it's Mahomes doing this, he's got an amazing team. And yes, he's in a great system and he's done some really phenomenal things, but I think you can plug and play a lot in there. And that what I mean by that is then it's not like he can't be beat. We've seen him be beat.
He can be beat.
That's what I'm saying. So if as far as a complete team that could beat the Chiefs, no, and they do find ways. And I'll say it too. It's annoying when you see Mahomes like, well, how did he get out of that pocket?
You know what's annoying? The numbers. If you just look at the numbers,
you'll
be like, damn, dude. That's undeniable. You could say all you want, but he still has to throw the ball. He still has to get it there.
Right. He still has to get it
and
there.
And he does it with his feet as well.
But I think the 49ers have this one. I think we're going to maybe see again another Super Bowl where maybe Mahomes is kind of brought down to a more manageable level.
It's That's $10, right? I will gladly hand you $10.
You owe me $20, I think.
But what's the bet? $10?
It's $10. Well, we're doing double or nothing, so it'll be $20. If $20. $20.
I will gladly hand you at $20.
I like it.
I'll pay $20 for a 49ers.
You give me that Thomas Jefferson, I'll take it. Old Tommy J. All right. So Hunter's got the Chiefs. I got the 49ers. We won't worry about scores because those are hard to predict, but that's what we got. And we'll see
high scoring.
Monday. You think high scoring? It might be. Yeah.
On the Chiefs side.
90 to 84. There we go.
What's the total? I think it's like 40 something, 45 or something.
Something like that. Yeah. So, all right. I like it. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. All right.
Oh.
All right.
What's the topic?
Good question. I can't remember. It is. I posted it, right? Oh, yeah. What is something that is safe, yet everyone treats as far more scary than it is?
Oh, yeah. I think Amanda had a really good answer, if I recall that. Yeah, she did. She showed me last night. I was like, that's good. That's clever. Can't remember what it was, though.
All right. Of course, Ricky. Aren't you related to Hunter? He's a double dipper, too. Your whole family. Gross. Gross. Top of the morning to you as well, Chad. Good
What's
morning.
up, Chad?
Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Stacy.
Rachel's on? Nice.
Yeah, everybody on. Amber said, I hope they both lose. I don't think you can do that. I don't think we can do that. Get into the tie.
I hope they both lose.
Which,
Is that something on a shirt? Somebody posted that the other day. I hope both teams lose.
I think that's kind of bullshit then. Then they should take ties out of the regular season. It's ridiculous. And
yeah, you can tie
the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
You do it during the regular season.
You know?
You can
have a good point
without
there.
a winner.
Well, we changed the rules for the Super Bowl, huh? Is that how things work?
Stupid. All right, here we go. Rock 107, WIRX, WIRX.com, the Plan B Morning Show. Hunter, Rock, Hunter. Here we go. Showtime. Don't forget, we are streaming. We'll be on for the next 10, 15 minutes or so. So get on there and have some fun with us. This guy, wait. Damn it. I'm all backward. That guy, I can't do it. Everything's backwards.
It's like a mirror, man.
Anyway, find us on our stream. We're on there right now. Come find us. Right now, it's time for your topic of the day. And what is something that's rather safe, but everyone makes it out to be not as safe? Everyone's like, no way. But really, realistically, though, it's actually pretty safe.
Puddle jumping in a lightning storm.
It's fine. You'll be all right.
Odds are. I've gotten close, though. Have you ever had a lightning strike near you?
That is a good answer because
first and last time.
I do have a irrational fear of lightning. Like I know the odds of getting struck by. Well, everyone should be afraid of that much of 50,000 watts or whatever it is.
Just coming out of the sky out of nowhere. Boom!
The odds, though, are very slim. Now, you can increase those odds by, going in an open field with a metal rod for sure. But me just walking to my car, the chances are very
Wouldn't be
slim.
golfing. For sure.
Right. Exactly. So I'll take that answer because that
takes one video for you to see where
that's it.
Boom! That person just
like that one video, these people underneath a tree in a storm, which was not smart, but literally this bolt hits the tree and all four of the people just stiff as a board.
Stiff as a board.
Like, oh my God.
I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah.
Go get a sandwich.
Yep. So I like that answer. That's a good
answer.
That's a good one. Lightning. There was some like I got this off of Reddit, and there were some good answers there. Do you have something that's safe? But
I was gonna say, like letting a Tesla drive you.
Oh that's a good answer.
I think most people are like, yeah,
good answer. No,
you like ride in one and see it happen in real time. You're like, wow, the thing drives better than I do.
Yeah.
How does it know everything? It knows everything. It sees everything, knows everything. Like there was one spot in Vegas where we were letting it drive and we were coming up to an intersection. Whoever was driving at that time was like, dude, I'm definitely taking the wheel here. Like it's not going to know.
Yeah.
Changed lanes 2 or 3 times, got into the spot it needed to be, sat there I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
No way. It works.
Yeah, I think that's a really good answer because we're all at this point right now where
It's
we're
the transitional period.
we're learning, right? And for me, I've never been in a self-driving car. Hell, I've never been even in a car with lane assist where it's like beep 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 beep. Hell, I've finally got a truck that beeps when I back up if I get close to something. You know what I mean? And even then, I'm like,
man,
oh,
that's
geez.
tech.
Oh, right, it's awesome. So I think that's a great answer. You're right, and I think and really, I mean, the tech is already amazing. I mean, I did see someone sleeping going down the highway in their Tesla.
I don't know if I'd be. It's good, but that dude has some trust.
Yeah, got it. Good answer. I like that.
Yeah.
We got some answers here on Facebook. What's something that's pretty much it's safe, but everyone makes it out a lot scarier than it is. Bill said skydiving for sure. I mean, that's you could even say bungee jumping too.
I would skydive before bungee jumping.
I will never bungee jump. That's just something I won't do. And I'm sure the over-under on dying is very small, but I still know. But skydiving, I've gone skydiving before. It's a hell of a rush. It's scary the whole time. But if it wasn't that safe, there wouldn't be skydiving schools and everything like that. You know what I mean? So
I'm just going to go ahead and say an answer that's already probably out there in the comments, but flying. Obviously.
That's it. That Nick had that. That was a real popular planes.
But
yeah.
That's airplanes.
Yeah.
The older I get, you will never find me in a helicopter.
Well, helicopters are a complete anomaly. I mean, actually, planes are a complete anomaly.
What's nice about a plane? It glides.
Yeah.
I guess what happens when a helicopter messes up?
Right down.
Right down.
Right down.
And usually upside down too. It always.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a helicopter flying? Yeah.
A couple times.
It's a different experience. It really is. It really is.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, you got something spinning on the side and something or on top and something, and it's fighting. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
You ever seen anybody get out of a helicopter and not go?
Everyone does. You don't need to duck. You're fine. You're not Dikembe Mutombo. All right, you'll be okay.
Did see a video recently of a guy who got out of the helicopter, which is fine, but he walked to the back.
Oh, you got to watch for the rotor of death in the back, right? For sure.
Yeah,
for
got him.
That'll get you. Why are you watching that stuff? You know what's going to happen.
I clicked on it. I didn't know it was going to end up pink mist.
Of course you did. As soon as you saw him walking backwards, close out of the video. You don't need that in your brain, man.
You're already too far into it. You got to see the ending. It's like watching an entire movie and not
see that guy get sashimi down there, just slap chopped by the helicopter.
It's like ending the Titanic right before it sinks. Like, of course you're gonna want.
Right. Of course, we know he dies. We got to see it. Adam said, my daughter Violet said spiders. That's a good answer. Hunter, you're a pussy when it comes to spiders. So just a little. All you got to do is go. That's it. Spider's dead.
Yeah.
Spider's dead. You're fine. They're not bad.
So you would let a tarantula crawl on you?
Yeah. They don't bite. They're fine.
I know they don't bite.
They're not, or they bite, but they're not poisonous. They're not poisonous. Yeah.
It's really not that part that gets me. It's the look of the damn thing, how big it is. Look at that insect.
What?
Get that off of me.
Yeah, you go to Australia where they got like that wolf spider or whatever it is. That thing was like that big. Yeah.
Anytime an insect starts growing hair, I'm out. I'm good.
You go to step on that thing. It holds up like 4 of its arms and keeps your foot like. I can't kill it.
What would you rather have on you? And I don't think you have a fear of either, but a snake or a spider.
Oh no, I have a fear of snakes. Snakes are there should be no snakes. I don't understand what
I'd rather
God
have a snake
was
on me. You could put a snake on me.
I would. I'd rather have a spider. Okay, I guess maybe like a little Gartner snake. Okay, that I know. But you actually like a boa constrictor, anything like that. I mean,
dude, choke you out in a matter of seconds.
Why I don't have a fear for them is because we live in an area where there's no Arizona. What are people? Arizona and places like New Mexico and stuff. They have dog training classes to teach them to stay away from snakes. Yeah. Like you're living in a place where you're training animals to stay away from what? No,
nope ropes everywhere. Nope ropes.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't have an irrational fear because a rat snake, big whoop. You know what I mean? But yeah. I'm still not a fan of them.
Unexpected rat snake, though.
Now that's the problem too. Is with I think maybe that's what we can equate to the spiders and snakes is because all of a sudden out of nowhere, like Jesus God, where did that thing come from?
It's different.
It's the sneakiness of the animal is what gets you.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got some more answers here. Matt said gas station hot dogs. Yeah, I've never gotten sick over gas
Pretty
station
safe,
food.
huh?
I love.
What about gas station
food.
sushi?
That's different. You
Don't
should
eat
never
that.
have raw fish from a gas station.
gas
That's
station.
clearly. But even if some of the like Walmart sushi, you're gonna be all right. Look at the expiration date.
Only food that I'm really getting from the rollers or anything that's in the gas station is if I'm there at like 10 in the morning.
You get the fresh stuff.
Get the fresh stuff. Because anytime I'm there past like noon, I'm like, how long have they been on there? Like,
yeah,
since they opened?
Yeah. Since the beginning of the day.
Since
Actually, they were put on the night before, and then they've just been sitting. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, your wife did have a great answer. Parallel parking. Great answer. Great answer. It's not scary. It's the easiest thing in the world.
It really is.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
Turn the wheel, line it up.
Are they teaching it now in driver's ed at all? Are they still teaching parallel parking? That was part of my driver's test.
If they don't, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. If you're not, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. And if you don't know how to parallel park, in my opinion, you're not driving. What else can't you do behind the wheel then?
I mean, I
don't
want to be,
because there's 3 of us in this car that can.
Yeah.
And you're the one that has our lives in your hand. Can't parallel park, get in the passenger seat. I'm driving.
Yeah. I mean, because it is, I don't know. And again, I don't want to be that guy and be a dick about it, but
no, you can be a dick about this one. I don't care.
It's a necessity. It's you're operating your vehicle. You should know how to operate it in that scenario. So I've seen so many people start to it and then back up and then like just drive away and look for a different spot.
Just watch your mirrors. Watch the corner of your car.
Mm-hmm.
You should be one with your car by now. You've been driving that thing since 16 years old. Okay, I get it. If you're 16, 17 years old, just starting out, you're a little nervous around it.
For sure.
But even then, I'm still like, then go to the parking lot and practice before you go out and about.
Nope. Dude, parallel parking has gotten me to so many close spots near buildings because other people can't do it. I'm like, awesome. I'll park there. I'll get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So you can squeeze into some tight spots.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got some more answers here. Eric said a bidet. I got to agree with him. I was a little nervous at first.
100%.
They're nice.
And you know what? It'll still get you at first. The first one. Whoo!
Yeah.
It's scary for sure.
The first one for sure. Now, honestly, I sit on there longer than I should with that water.
It could be dangerous though.
That's true. If you get too much water pressure.
I've never gone past like half.
Oh, I've gone full bore.
Have you?
Oh yeah, I get it.
Dude, you're gonna razor your booty hole off. Like mine, maybe we have a different kind. But dude, I'm like halfway and I'm like, I might need to get something checked. Like I think that went through.
Mine is lightsabering all the hemorrhoids right off my butt.
God,
I'm blasting them off.
I got like a Super Soaker 2000 XP upstairs, dude.
Good Lord.
That thing is pumped.
Let's see. I like CJ's answer. He said wakeboarding in Florida on gator infested lakes. Still not doing it. Actually, no, CJ, that is as scary as it sounds. Okay, that sounds. I get it, but no.
So this story CJ's talking about. CJ is my brother, by the way, and we have family in Auburndale, Florida, and our cousins started wakeboarding. When I say that, like they did, they were the original ones. So we go wakeboarding, and that night after wakeboarding, we're kind of hanging out outside of the lake, and then you can just hear brr, 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 whatever the gator noise is. They're like, "What is that?" And our family's like, "Oh, those are all the gators." We just went swimming.
Yeah.
I knew there were gators in Florida, but I
was dangling my toes off the dock
because all the kids are swimming in this lake. I guess I assumed that, like, maybe not this lake. Like, take them out of this one. No,
yeah, this is the one lake in Florida that they don't know. They're everywhere. Yeah. They're everywhere. No,
well, this one's full of dinosaurs, huh? Okay.
But hey,
going up to the house.
Did you die? Stop being a pussy. Get back in the water. No, I'm not getting back in the water.
Because I didn't go back in. That's why I didn't die.
It's very simple.
What's scary is
out
those
of the gator fish water.
Those things can come find me.
Right. And you
That's
know what?
scary.
They're way faster than me in the water too. So I'm not risking it. That's fine. You stay in there. You have yourself a good time. Go for it. Go for it. Me, hold on. We got a few more great answers here. Hold on, I lost it. Where's it at? Bob said a mouse, and again, that goes into just the surprise of it. I know that really a little mouse isn't scary, but it's the surprise of it. Any
Jumping
animals.
up on that chair, holding your skirt up.
Right. Brandon had a good answer. Roller coasters. Great answer. Honestly, super safe. The overall accidents on roller coasters are slim, but every time you get on one,
not the wooden one, Shiver Me Timbers or whatever that one is from. I'm sorry, I think they got rid of that one. I don't think there are many wooden roller coasters anymore, but those are dangerous. Those will break your back, dude. So not all roller coasters.
Having you ride it though is like shaking up a maraca. All right, just all bone.
You know what I'm talking about. You rode that wooden one, and you were like, "Damn, dude, never again."
I rode, but I didn't die though. Like, yeah, it beat you up a little bit, but yeah,
I got off and screamed at that thing.
I will.
Damn it!
This shouldn't be a thing.
That shouldn't be it. Yelling at the employees. Shut it down.
I will tell you what the
Don't
one we
go
did.
on it.
We got on the back. I think it was at Cedar Point, and Kiki and I were in the back, and that was a different experience because the way that thing came up, you're like,
whiplash.
This thing is gonna go flying off like there's no way. But again, though, honestly,
they're safe. You're right.
American theme parks wouldn't be a thing if everyone was dying on roller coasters,
flying off like the house on Haunted Hill. That image. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Yeah, right.
A piece of the track's missing.
Wee! We forgot to put the track back.
I don't think we can say that about fair rides, though.
Oh no, totally different.
Totally
anything
different.
run by a carny, completely different. Those are not safe. Those are not.
How about this?
Okay?
Anything that you're setting up and tearing down week by week,
you can't tell me you're getting all the bolts every
that
time.
thing's not cemented into the ground, huh?
No,
you just
no. But we got these nice. We got these nice stakes we put in the ground to hold it in place.
Is that a beer in your hand? Is that a beer in your hand?
Yeah. Well, how else are we going to fill up the beer bottle breaking game, right? Come on now. We need fresh beer bottles. Anyway. Good answers on there. We're all a bunch of sissies, but don't worry. We're okay. We're fine. We're going to be all right.
fine.
All right. Let's take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. Yeah, that's what it was. The American Eagle. Yep, that I'm pretty sure that's the one that I was on, and that thing, like, if you're in the back,
at Cedar Point,
it's gonna whip off the track. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, well, hey, thanks everyone. Oh, sorry, Alan. Yes, it's Jackson. I'll take your Jackson on Monday. Andrew Jackson.
You said Jefferson?
Right. I said Jefferson. Thomas said, what's he on? Is he on
How did I not catch that?
What Jefferson's on the 10? Is he on the 10? Because it goes Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson. Who's on the $12 bill?
The $12 bill. Jesus. Dude, honestly, I
Jefferson, and then the 50 is
well, I know the old Benny Boy is the $100 bill. 50
is Grant, right?
Grant?
Ulysses S. Grant, yeah.
Right.
And then you got the Monopoly Man on the pink 100, on the pink 50. That's
how I don't know this is because I never have cash. I got
that's
a card.
True. Yeah, you can't.
You know who's on the top? You know who's on the front of mine? A tap strip thing or whatever. No, I'm not going to show you. I almost did.
All right. Anyway, well, hey, thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. Have a fun Super Bowl. Be careful.
Yes. Be safe. Be cool. Have fun.
Yep. And we'll see you on Monday. All right. Take care.
Unfortunately.